my nigga nail stain. Cause I kept it 100, nigga, no chain. I done struck a nigga, I done felt pain. I done cried like a bitch standing in the rain. And I still came out, nigga, nail stain. Cause I kept it 100, nigga, no change. I done lost some real niggas this year here. Fuck that rap shit, I'm talking my peers. And you might don't understand cause I'm light years. Niggas hold that pistol tight cause they clutching fear. I grew up having the grid, so that's how I live. You niggas hoes and whatever, that's how I feel. I can name a lot of niggas, I ain't gon' name them. I'ma help they just out and be that bigger man. For they mama or they daughter or they baby mama. Cause he dead and he gone, I ain't gon' try to fuck her. I was raised a little different, I came up on morals. Niggas died in that field trying to live their story. These new niggas, they different, they don't give a fuck. But that's on us, cause we ain't even teach them shit. Grown ass niggas trying to compete with jits.
Oh my god.
Got my dog with me.
Pop world, y'all know what time it is. YFF, me in here, Drew in here. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, we done been here before, you know what I'm saying? But there was a flag on the place, you know?
Right.
Just like Tampa Bay, I guess you would say. You know? We ain't worried.
That shit, what that said, we can leave Tampa with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I guess
we gonna dodge that, get into some other shit. We can dodge that, boy.
That's real, that's real, that's real.
Fuck with Tampa, by the way.
Yeah, but tell the people, you know, a little bit about yourself. You know, the ones that don't know, you know.
Shit, I like DeeBoi, you know, DeeBoi YFF, label. You know what I'm saying? Been fucking with the music shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Building the resume, the repertoire, really strong in the street. We're gonna keep doing that.
Where you originate from, you know?
Shit. Orlando.
Orlando.
West Orlando, the west side of Orlando.
Okay. That's what's up.
Time to be in Richmond Heights.
Yeah.
East Coast shit, cross town. Five-wheel across town, you know. I claim too good. Yeah.
You can do that when
I can
you're
do
real.
that, yeah. I claim too good. I can pull that move. I can pull that card.
And you can do that when you're real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Straight out of West Orlando.
I remember how we met. You remember how we met?
Yeah.
Business.
Business on top of business.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We booked before a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real business. That was like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah. What that was? Army Beach.
Army.
That was on Army Beach, I believe.
Club Coco.
Yeah.
And this was crazy. This was crazy. He ain't even rap.
I did. They had that got late, right? And, nah, it's you though, so I'm like, man, you know, this is my first time dealing with you. I'm like, man, I got my little partner. I'm like, man, go find this nigga, man. It's damn little time to close this bitch. I ain't got on stage no lane. He done gave me the front end, back end. He ain't even sweating shit. I'm like, hey, look, bro, what up? You know what I'm saying? We got about 10 more minutes for this shit to be down. He's like, hey, man, you ain't got to do nothing. You know, so I'm like, shit. You paid me to do a job. I gotta handle up. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, ain't no telling who I probably came to see me. You know what I'm saying? And if that shit would have went up, then that probably would have been a strike on my name. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm always uphold business because business come first.
Right.
You was on some other shit like, man, fuck all that. You straight right there, keep the bad man. Fuck that. You paid me for a service, bro. I gotta handle up before I go home.
Yeah, but my
I wish I did that.
See, but I had a party. It was for my little dog. His first party.
Right.
His first time rapping, his birthday.
Right.
And he had no rock out. And he had, you know, I really had no forgot. The purpose was served. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, everybody was caught up in the moment at that period of time. But at the same time, shit, at the same, like to be for real with you, like I'm always maintain that business tactic. I gotta make sure if I came out here to handle business, I can't leave until business, you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to sure they gonna leave this bitch open and let me go in here and squeeze some shit out. I might not be able to do a full set, but shit, I'm gonna handle up, you feel me?
Right.
Because you paid me to do that. And I take that business shit real serious.
That's right. That was a long time ago. We still
Rock and rolling. You pushed up on me, yo, bro. Draw that back in. Jumped in the truck, draw that back in, you handled up. You know, and from there, shit, we was out to the races.
Who influenced you? What made you, you know, want to start doing that?
Like, I was young, I found out I was good with words. You know what I'm saying? Like, spelling bees, language arts classes and shit. You know, you gotta read a story and rewrite your thesis and all that other shit. So I just kind of like what I always excelled when it came to literature, putting words together. I used to like read like poetry, like back then. Cause see, compared to now, like when back then, you didn't really have no access to the internet. The internet wasn't even out then. So you really want to get into some shit. If you ain't watching it on TV, you gotta read up on it. You know what I'm saying? So I got up on like a lot of black poetry and shit, like around 4th grade, 5th grade, and I just kind of like stuck with it. So that kind of like pushed me in the sense of kind of like developing, you know, the wordplay, getting my shit right as far as writing. But what made me want to go like that was shit, just really listening. I felt like I was Tupac fanatic, you know what I'm saying? My whole house was Tupac, you know what I'm saying? So Pop always got playing my shit, you know what I'm saying? See, look, don't even get on, don't even start, bro. I know this shit 2 years ago.
But you knew when you said Tupac that
you were gonna trigger something?
it ain't tricky, man, but I'm gonna keep it real because you gonna Tupac. What you said about Tupac? Why? Because you don't.
Shit, Pop was the shit, like, and he got big playing in my house. You know what I'm saying? My mama ain't listen to rap, but she'll listen to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? And I understood that. So and shit, he was vibing. He was making the shit like, you know, shit that was you could park in the house, you could park on the streets. And not only just him, you got 8-ball MJG. You know what I'm saying? It was real heavy.
Right.
That's
what I like.
Yeah, 8-ball MJG. I grew up on that. I had an abnormal childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was on point. She was an excellent mom and shit, but at the same time, she, you know, you got big cousins and uncles and all that shit, so that's why I got a kind of like chance to really get into the 8-ball MJG, UGK, fucking Scarface, Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit like that, so that really kind of like raised me in a sense too.
So you got some new project?
Yeah. Okay, working on some new speak. And Scratch Over Cloud.
Scratch Over Cloud. Okay.
So how old were you when your father passed? You were like 10, right?
Yeah, my old boy passed away when I was 10 years old.
Okay. So how did that affect your life as far as rapping? Because it says that you were like 14 when you started rapping, right? Taking it really serious at about 18.
I mean, like, when I knew I wanted to rap, I was like 14. I ain't really started taking it serious until I came home from prison. Because they had magazines and shit up with like old magazines on the compound. And when I got there, that fucked me up because I was walking the wreck yard on my first day and they called me Red Eye. So old school nigga from Manatee County. He said, nigga, what the fuck you doing in here? That was the first words the nigga said to me when I got to prison. Nigga, what the fuck you doing here? I went to prison young, you know what I'm saying? I was like 21. I turned 21 in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, first words the nigga said to me that I can remember when I hit the wreck yard, cause I ain't know the right word. Nigga, what the fuck you doing here? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I came home like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take it serious.
Go ahead and start rapping.
Yeah, but all that shit kind of like came about like you said, you can get back to my dad. He died at 30. He was 30 when he died, you know what I'm saying? I was 10. My dad was a dope man, you know what I'm saying? But he was an excellent father. So when you kind of like going through motions and shit, and you ain't got your old boy in the household, like, you ain't got no father figure shit, the streets pick up that slash. And that's kind of like what happened, but I just knew I always had something to thank me. So I allowed myself to kind of like, I ain't allowed myself to perish in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because even since I've been young, I had a lot of sense, and I had a lot of shit, you know, so I had something to thank me.
Right,
And I was blessed too, for sure, because I got a lot of homeboys who jumped in their water early, and a lot of them ain't make it out of the water, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them died out of the water. So, that definitely affected, because I feel like if my dad was, I probably would have been in college, because I wouldn't have had to do none of the shit I did.
5 years before you trying to see yourself.
If you think about it, like, look at Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? He made $1 billion off of music.
Right.
He made $1 billion off of motherfucking beats by Dre, and your phone went sold the album. Look at 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? He probably up 200-300 million. He make all that shit off music. He made 150 million when he sold Vitamin Water when he got his state back. So it's just like at the end of the day, like, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't so much as the music is the hustle. The music is there because that's my passion. I do that shit for free. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta let nobody hear me. I just keep it for my own. Me and my tribe, and we'll ride around banging and shit. But at the same time, you know, the music is what gets you in the door. The hustle is what keep you in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, a lot of niggas fail to realize they ain't got no plans after this shit.
Right now.
If you ain't Jay-Z, you know 50-year-old rapper. You know what I'm saying? But it's an expiration date as far as when niggas take you serious.
Did you talk about me?
Nah, you ain't know nothing. You different. Be different. But nah, see, what I kind of like, what I come to understand, even back then, like it's an expiration date as far as like when the world will gravitate towards, you know, some rap shit unless you already established. Hustling, you can hustle till you die. You want boy for like what, 98 years old, 100 years old, 88 years old. Right. You still hustling, work billions. You feel what I'm saying?
All the way up.
The music gets you there, but the hustle keep you there. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is at the end of the day, in like 5 more years, I'm gonna be up. I don't know how many millions, but I'm damn sure gonna be up some, and I'm gonna be sitting back cutting checks. You feel what I'm saying? I'm signing checks, like putting niggas on, helping easy on niggas, get their money on, and get
since you said up, that made, you know, that's good to this right here. Trump. You know what I mean? He up, all the way up. What's your opinion on Trump and pardoning Wayne and Kodak and Harry O? You know Harry O?
Yeah, Harry O, big dog out of the West Coast out of LA. I studied that nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? We'll get Harry O, but just to get, you know what I'm saying, to get back on the Trump situation. My take on Trump, like, and kind of, in order to understand him, you gotta know politics. They pressing the buttons, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, you know, they gonna give it to you how they want to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? They might not really bust down the method behind the madness because that's for them to know. We just left with the madness. They got the method. You feel what I'm saying? I see like a lot of black people don't really fuck with Trump. Since he got in jail, if you think about it, back in, there was so many rappers that mentioned Trump, showing Trump love, you know what I'm saying? All the way up until he got in jail because they felt like he was racist. Me personally, was he racist? I don't think so much so that he was racist because he was a realist, but then at the same time, Trump knew that his support came from whatever side, wherever his support from, he had to appease them to kind of like keep everybody happy type shit because I don't understand, like, I'm not saying you can't be racist, but shit, he had black friends way before he was in the White House. If they would have caught wind that he was racist back then, it would have came out back then. Why? You know what I'm saying? I think Trump just about money. You know what I'm saying? It's all about a dollar with him. He don't give a fuck if you black, white, gray, blue, or purple. Like, it's about that money. He might be classist. You know what I'm saying? You middle class, we ain't fuck with you. You fuck with our class, no matter what color you is. Like, Trump, more so a gangster and less of a politician, if you ask me. Like, who else do what he did? You know what I'm saying? And bought the indictment all in the chair, his whole crew get locked up, took to the feds. That sound like some Pablo Escobar shit. It wouldn't sound like you. Well, I ain't never seen no president do no shit like that. So we kind of like watching history unfold. And my thing is with Trump, I don't really think so much that he was a racist. You know what I'm saying? He was like a capitalist, extreme capitalist. He about that money.
He about money though. It was about he about money.
And he was an entertainer. He was a star, a TV star for the
I don't think he racist. I think he don't, if you poor as fuck, he don't give a fuck about you though.
He don't give a fuck about he classy. He ain't got the bag, he don't kill. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got no money. He don't really like, you know. I don't think he got to do with color though. I don't think he like no poor ass cracker. So
just as much as he don't like no poor ass nigga.
Yeah, you know, that's the same thing.
Yeah, but with that situation, you know, I think Trump just was a gangster in the White House. But the fact that he kind of like when he pardoning Kodak and he pardoning Lil Wayne and he pardoning Harry O, I think that was some gangster ass shit.
Yeah,
that shit. You know, it was plenty of presidents that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they ain't let Harry O out there motherfucker. Obama ain't go get him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Obama, but he ain't go get Harry O. He let a lot of motherfuckers, he let a lot of people out though. You know what I'm saying? So we can't take that away from Obama because he was shit, he the man.
He let him out.
But Trump, when he got Kodak, when he got Lil Wayne, when he got Harry O, like that.
Yeah, but see, letting anybody out is different than letting Kodak in. See, letting Kodak out and letting me out, see, the world don't know me, but the world know Kodak. See, that's a statement. Fuck y'all. Like, cause see, the world know Kodak. The world know who Wayne is. Right. The world know who Harry O is. People know that know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his reasoning, but whatever his reasoning was, you know.
He blessed the boy.
cut them loose.
So many words, like he showed them love, he blessed them, so shit. Take it for what it is.
You know,
shit,
Kodak.
In that position, I think that's what wanted to cut me out the motherfucker. Cut me out the hole.
Yeah, Kodak, he free now, but you know, he still got that other case. He got the case in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so much with Kodak, because I fought with Kodak, his movement and everything, like he definitely like one of them kind of stars, characteristic, personality to the roof on top. He talented as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Right. I think not just so much as Kodak, but a lot of the young niggas coming up out of the slums, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of like know, like, what you up against. Right. You know what I'm saying? And not just him, any nigga that's coming from the hood, just so happen to have some luck in this shit, and this shit gonna go on your way. Like you gotta know, like, you know, even when you in your public and you know money, like you can't just be in the club and say, you know what I'm saying, slide past a bitch and you rub up against her titty, and the next morning you got a sexual assault charge. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit get real. So I understand why a lot of niggas can be on some antisocial type time, because like at the end of the day, so many motherfuckers out to get you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why it's one rap right now. That's why it's so much pressure. Like everybody got pressure with everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like every time you look, you know, and just get real though. It ain't just rap no more.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what I believe. My take on that shit is, you know, the industry and all the powers that be there that figure out a way that they can capitalize off that shit. Cause guess what?
That's what they promoting.
That's why they pushing that. They pushing that agenda, and then social media that made it where everybody got an opinion that's validated. Like you ain't gotta be nobody to really be nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? You just get on Instagram, you just dress fresh every day, and next thing you know, everybody just coming to you. You got 100, 200, 500,000 followers. Now you got power, but you might not have been the person that's suitable for that power position. You might just been the nigga that was just fresh every day. Right. But just the fact that they like you more, you more popular, you got power. You know what I'm saying? So they give a lot of niggas a stage. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, I don't know if you got like, if they got older niggas kind of like teaching them right from wrong, letting them know what time it is. Like when they come to this shit, they probably move a little different. But when they see this shit every day, like shit, you want to be what you see. You know what I'm saying? That shit really like came about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with the East Coast, West Coast shit, like it was so big how that shit happened. But now, shit, rappers getting hit up and took out left and right. That shit, they normalized.
That's
you see what I'm saying?
Normal shit.
And that ain't normal at all. So I don't like the fact that they trying to pass it off as normal. Ain't nothing normal about seeing a nigga get hit.
And then
that shit ain't cool.
Then they post about it. They talk about it.
Yeah, because it equals sales. It equals attention.
Right.
Hits, clicks, likes, shares, comments, subscribers. You know what I'm saying? All that shit generate income eventually. Like you gotta understand, like even with attention. Attention is a form of currency. Currency is money. Attention is money if you know how to spend it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to spend it, then you just stuck on a lot of attention. Like you gotta know how to spend that attention. They know how to spend the attention and turn that shit into money. So that's why they kind of like normalized it and made it like to the point you got motherfuckers like everybody got an opinion about the streets, but they ain't necessarily have to be there to have no opinion. I remember when I was coming up back in the day, you had to really be validated for your opinion and even be took serious. Right. You know what I'm saying? You a shrimp, like you ain't nobody trying to hear what the fuck you got to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, real nigga, you put in no work out here to be giving nobody your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now it's like it ain't like that no more. Popularity rules. You know what I'm saying? Everybody living in it. Motherfuckers, whatever motherfuckers believe you is, that get more play than what you really is. Right. You see what I'm saying?
So they can make them believe you is.
Right, and they gave way to a facade. Whoever got the best finesse game shit, you gonna be able to ride a little longer, you feel what I'm saying?
And that's what the world based on right now.
The whole world getting finesse by the whole world for the scam. Right?
Yeah, that's what the world, that's what like, if you, like, that's how you gotta, that's how the world come, like, it's facade, like, nothing is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's gonna like for like perception stronger than reality.
And the industry promotes the war on rap, like Like, that's all, every song is a drill song. Every song is on some gangster shit.
See, the crazy part about it, like, shit, Chief Keef kind of like brought that. But that what was going on where he was from, so he wasn't faking the funk at all. Like, he was really, them young niggas was getting in, you know what I'm saying? One of my, I ain't gonna say one of my, well, yeah, definitely one of my close friends, man, and he was my in-house producer, made motherfucking, Glock 45, made From the Mud, made No Love, made VSOP, Paranoid, like, we got history, he got hits, I got history, this young nigga. He from the south side of Chicago, like, right in between where Chief Keef was from and where the niggas who they beef was from, he sit right in between. So I was getting this shit firsthand back in 2013, 14 when this shit was, when it was real sticky, like, you know what I'm saying? Can be going to the store and just send some shit, record some shit and send it to me. See the niggas just scratched out in front of the store. Like, I done seen this shit like firsthand. And then not only that, he ended up getting killed.
Guess why I can't talk about Brady? Because I feel like the quarterback for Buffalo, he went about 4 Super Bowls, he ain't win none of them. I done went about 10 Super Bowls, I ain't won now.
That ain't gonna stop you from going to the bitches though.
Yeah, I
You know
keep
what I'm
going.
saying? I'll take it one time.
Hold up, that don't matter. Yeah, but I ain't playing, so that don't matter.
The only other thing I can kind of like sum this shit up, you been the wrong team.
I stay picking the wrong team. Yeah, that's him. He went 4 times.
Brady, boy, you can't take him.
I don't went like 10. I ain't want now, so I ain't got now ring. Every ring I done bought. every ring, I feel Jim with the same.
If you want to donate money, you should just take it to the hood and just gave it to the kids, you feel me? I would have rather did it that way.
Damn, so I ain't
Just look at the proof and the results. Look at the results.
He gonna retire now, he old as shit.
I mean, shit, he can. Can you blame him? You got 7 rings.
He, you know,
I get up out of there too. Get back and chill, you know. He probably gonna go one more time.
It's time for you to get a Super Bowl ring.
Damn sure is.
Yeah, I believe you can get one too.
I believe I get one too, bro.
You feel me?
What's next for you though? You know what I'm saying? Just for window, just to see how, you know what I'm saying? You told me about this shit and this thing. I know you got this shit in rotation, like you really stood on it. You know what I'm saying?
What, the podcast?
Yeah, it was just a thought, and you turned this bitch into, you know what I'm saying? Did that.
Yeah.
Did that. You know, we kind of kick our game anyway. You know, we want more personal level. You know, you my motherfucking niggas, so.
Right, but
You did that.
you know, I don't know. I guess. What you
Yeah,
got?
I listen. All that information, like, you know, I transmute that shit.
Yeah, but that's what the same shit. That's what made me, cause I can't give you this, and then I be seeing it for myself and don't use it.
Yeah.
So then that's being I'm contradicting myself.
Right.
So I apply. So then now I'm setting examples. Like, you feel me? So now, okay, you say this is what you want to do. This is what you do have the gift for this. So this is what you want to try to do.
Right. Yeah.
Put forth effort. At least, you know what I'm saying?
And it ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, I'm hitting on the result. It's certain shit will be. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm more into. You know what I'm saying? What I see is cool, but what I feel is even better. What I felt ain't never let me down. That shit ain't never let me wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit is different when you doing music and you know the crowd that you making this music for, like, it's hitting them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I look at music like this. You know what I'm saying? Music is kind of like, okay, just put it like this and this up. No matter like whatever you got going on, how you feeling, this is a song for that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Some shit that ain't gonna never get old. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers can sit next to something and they see the magic so much they done seen this shit happen. So, you know, once you know that it's really like it really exists, it's hard to kind of like keep them from looking for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what they can do. Like, everybody don't know that this motherfucker that this can do this, but you seen this shit so much. I can go to the hood, nigga, and I can just pull up, back in, get a jug, watch the car. I might have just had some stupid pressure, and I'm just gonna go find a block up. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit I do. I'm in town, I'm gonna be in town for 4 or 5 days, I'm gonna pull up in the hood. You know how I'm coming. Wherever I'm comfortable at, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna swing that motherfucking door, back in, roll me some pressure up, and just feel the vibe. And at the same time, like, this the shit, like, I'm real big on paying attention, on observing. You know what I'm saying? Not just observing what I see, but how I feel at the same time. Like, okay, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get that, you get the rhythm of the streets. A lot of niggas ain't got the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to, they fishing. But once you in, and you got a parallel motherfucking line up with the rhythm of the streets, nigga, you ain't gonna never really go wrong. It's just waiting on it to spread. But like I say, shit, it's fine with it. In a minute, that bitch moving. I don't even know how it's moving right now. I just know that it is. And it ain't for me to know. You know what I'm saying? But when time comes, it's like boomerang. You throw that shit out. When that shit come back to you, hey, let's ride.
I can't refuse it. You know, what we did learn here today that we real. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And you gonna get what it is, like, you know, like I don't try to put too much on nothing, like, you know, that's, cause like nowadays it's like, it's more watered down, it's more extra. You know, you gotta be something else, like if you like, now you gotta come with the money, you gotta, that's presentation, like if you ain't presenting that, then you ain't really, like, you got to show that for people to hear you, like.
Yeah, and that ain't really, that's like, I mean, that's like, my thing is, yeah, that's like a false way of gauging that shit. That's a false way of weighing that shit.
But that's the only way you can make them listen, because they got an agenda.
Right.
Like TikTok. Like you got to make a certain type of music to get they focus. Like, and when you catch, like if you're not like in tune with the type of music they listen to, they don't listen to conscious music. Like that's not focus.
I mean, and at the same time, like I understand that, you know what I'm saying, like music is fire. But with as far as like what's going on now, like a lot of the shit that I see a lot of other artists do, and a lot of shit I heard other artists say, like they can get away with saying that. I can't.
You can't. Right.
I'm telling you I can't. I know I can't. And at the end of the day, just by me being aware of my terrain, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Okay, even when we using music as a way out, because with music ain't gonna ever really go nowhere with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a pen, you know what I'm saying? I might not be putting out no music, but you might be hearing music, you just don't even know it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, DeeBoi wrote that, damn, DeeBoi produced that shit. Like, that's the shit, like, that ain't gonna ever go nowhere. But at the same time, like, a lot of shit that subject matter as far as what a lot of these niggas be rapping about, I can't, certain shit I can't say. Certain shit they can say they can say that I can't, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit they can do, I can't do, because the consequences for them and the consequences for me is gonna be totally different, you feel what I'm saying? And I understand that, like, I ain't no fool. So a lot of shit they can do for shock value, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta rely on B&B.
And it won't even go, it won't work.
Them pay for some shit like that, but I can't do it. Me or none of my niggas.
Ruin up. Got my dog with me.
That's my brother. You got a son.
That YFF shit.
That's my brother.
My nose. That's my brother, that's my brother, that's my brother. That's my brother. Fuck with him, I'm sending shots away from over here. Count 100, do it with him, ain't no hating shit. Send 100 out the gate, no counterfeit. That's my brother, that's my brother, that's my brother. That's my brother. Fuck with him, I'm sending shots away from over here. Count 100, do it with him, ain't no hating shit. Send 100 out the gate.
A lot of niggas don't really know like how we kick it, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, like I just by the, you know, the niggas that I associate with, you know what I'm saying? Every day I fuck with a star they on right, you feel me? Like my spirit won't allow me to get close to no niggas. Like, and I'm gonna feel it. The vibe just be thrown out. I'm like, they ain't really even trying. Niggas be hitting your phone. I'm like, man, I ain't.
Gucci that ain't came out. Glock 40 clip, hang out. Play me close and it's gonna be a bang out. Dope bowl dropping bass, make your whole trap wait out. Cause money one thing that I ain't never ever play by.
It's just, that's what it is, man. I fuck with real niggas. And that's just kind of like how we kick it. We kick it a little stronger than a lot of these. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we got a strong relationship. And I'm motherfucking nigga, so.
Hey,
We do this anyway without the cameras and like.
That's my brother, that's my brother, that's my brother, that's my brother. Fuck with him, I'm sending shots away from over here. Count 100, do it with him, ain't no hating shit. Send 100 out the gate, no counterfeit. That's my brother, that's my brother, that's my brother, that's my brother. Fuck with him, I'm sending shots away from over here. Count 100, do it with him, ain't no hating shit. Send 100 out the gate.
You know what I'm saying? Get high, plan, plot, and strategize. So.
Tell them where to find you.
You really can't find me, I find y'all, you feel me? You really can't find me, I find you, but nah, no bullshit, you know. Everybody on the Instagram shit, you got the Instagram, it's Instagram, DeeBoi YFF, all together. DeeBoi YFF for the Twitter. Yeah, all that shit the same, everything.
You got the YouTube.
Yep, DeeBoi YFF, everything on DeeBoi YFF.
You got, what's the new CD you look out for?
New project gonna be Stripes, so come out, I'm thinking like 1st of March.
New single, that video that we playing.
Stripes just came out, Antisocial Figure, come out, I'm finna shoot the video.
You gotta shoot Antisocial.
Yeah, that shit hard.
I'm gonna be in that video, cause
yeah, that shit hard.
I just made him have to put me in the video.
Yeah. I talk to the director and shit, that shit hard as fuck.
Yeah, that made me ride.
That shit be hard. But Antisocial nigga.
You know, y'all heard it from a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's two of us anyway.
So,
my brother.
Oh, you know how we keep.
Well. I still came out, nigga, nail stain. Cause I kept it 100, nigga, no change.
This is a peak level production.